In the crisp winter air of Milan Cortina, just days before the 2026 Winter Olympics opening ceremony, the figure skating world and millions of fans around the globe watched in awe and quiet anticipation as Tate McRae stepped onto the ice for her final warm-up before the women's short program. At 22 years old, the Canadian prodigy was not only chasing an Olympic medal, but rewriting what it means to be a champion in a sport that demands perfection under the brightest lights. This wasn't just another competition. It was the culmination of a journey that began in a small Calgary rink, carried her through viral fame, heartbreak, triumph, and relentless reinvention. As the music started and Tate launched into her routine, every edge, every spin, every jump carrying the weight of years of sacrifice. Let's pause to honor the full story of this extraordinary young woman. Her age, her family who carried her dreams, the private love life she guards so closely, the lifestyle she's built amid global fame, the net worth earned through talent and grit, and the biography of a girl who refused to let limits define her. Tate McRae was born on July 1st, 2003, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the eldest of 3 children in a family where creativity and discipline were equally celebrated. Her father, Travis McRae, is a businessman with a passion for sports. Her mother, Tanya McRae, a former competitive dancer who recognized early that her daughter had something special. Tate's younger siblings, sister Piper and brother Finn, grew up watching their big sister chase dreams bigger than the prairies around them. From the moment she could walk, Tate was moving, ballet, jazz, contemporary, hip-hop, lyrical, training at the prestigious Alberta Ballet School while also discovering figure skating at age 6. The two disciplines became her twin passions. She trained up to 30 hours a week by age 9, balancing school, dance, and ice time with a maturity far beyond her years. By age 13, Tate had already made history, winning gold at the 2017 Canadian Tire National Skating Championships in the novice category and earning a spot on Canada's junior national team. But it was her viral freestyle dance videos on YouTube that first introduced her to the wider world. In 2017, her contemporary routine to Lewis Capaldi's Before You Go exploded online, amassing millions of views and catching the eye of dance companies and scouts. She became the youngest contestant ever on So You Think You Can Dance, the next generation in 2016 at just 12, finishing in the top 20. That same year, she placed second at the Junior World Figure Skating Championships, proving she could compete at the highest level in both worlds. The pressure was immense. Balancing elite figure skating training, international dance competitions, schoolwork, and sudden social media fame, but Tate handled it with a quiet grace that belied her age. The 2022 Beijing Olympics were supposed to be her moment. At 18, she finished 5th in the individual event and helped Canada win silver in the team event, but the disappointment of missing the podium lingered. Injuries followed. Ankle issues, stress fractures, the mental toll of constant comparison. And in 2023, she announced she was stepping away from competitive figure skating to focus on her music and dance career. The decision was heartbreaking yet brave. She traded Olympic dreams for a new kind of spotlight. Her music debut, You Broke Me First, became a global hit, charting in over 20 countries, followed by albums I Used to Think I Could Fly and Think Later, both earning Grammy nominations and platinum certifications. Songs like Greedy, X's, and Grave showcased her songwriting depth and vocal power, while her choreography and music videos, often self-directed, revealed the same precision and artistry she once brought to the ice. Tate's personal life remains beautifully private. She is not married and has no publicly confirmed husband or long-term partner at this time. She has been linked to a few names in the past, rumors with dancers and musicians. But she has never confirmed a relationship, preferring to keep her romantic world away from the headlines. Her family remains her anchor. Parents Travis and Tanya are still her biggest supporters, traveling to shows and competitions, while her sister Piper and brother Finn are her closest confidants. Tate has spoken about how her parents' sacrifices, driving hours for training, managing schedules, believing in her when others didn't. Gave her the foundation to chase dreams that once seemed impossible. In interviews, she often credits them for keeping her grounded, for reminding her that fame is fleeting but family is forever. Tate's lifestyle reflects a young woman who has earned her success but never let it change her core. Based in Los Angeles for her music career, but frequently returning to Calgary, she lives in a stylish yet understated home. Modern, light-filled, filled with dance mirrors, recording equipment, and photos of family and friends. Her days blend intense rehearsals, studio sessions, vocal coaching, and choreography meetings with quiet moments of rest, yoga, journaling, time with her dogs, and FaceTime calls home. She maintains an elite athlete's discipline, clean eating, strength training, mental health routines, even after leaving competitive skating. No excessive partying or tabloid drama. Instead, a life centered on creativity, growth, and the people who matter most. Her net worth is estimated at $8 to $12 million, earned through music sales, streaming royalties, sold-out tours, brand partnerships, Nike, schemes, Rare Beauty, and her early skating sponsorships. Yet she lives with intention, investing in her craft and supporting causes like mental health and youth arts programs. The decision to return to figure skating in 2025 for one last shot at Olympic glory in 2026 was met with both excitement and concern. At 22, she was older than most competitors, carrying the scars of past injuries and the weight of her music career. Yet she trained in secret, rebuilt her jumps, and qualified for the Canadian team with a performance that brought tears to the eyes of those who knew her story. The Milan Cortina Games were supposed to be her redemption arc, until that January crash in training, the fall that fractured her ankle and bruised her ribs, forcing her to withdraw from the competition. The heartbreak was palpable. She posted a single photo from the hospital with the caption, "Some dreams take detours. This one isn't over." It was a reminder that even the strongest among us can be brought low, but the spirit that carried Tate from Calgary rinks to global stages has never dimmed. As we reflect on Tate McRae, at 22, a daughter, sister, artist, athlete, and one of the most inspiring young women of her generation, her story reminds us that greatness isn't measured only in medals or chart positions. It's measured in the courage to keep going, the grace to reinvent yourself, and the love you carry for the people who believe in you. Whatever comes next, music, skating, or something entirely new, Tate McRae will continue to move us, to inspire us, to remind us that falling is part of flying. If this journey through Tate McRae's extraordinary life, her brave return to the ice, and the heartbreaking detour of her injury touched your heart or reminded you of the beauty in pursuing dreams at any age, please like the video and subscribe for more emotional stories about the artists and athletes who inspire us to keep going. Your support means everything. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep shining, Tate. The world is still watching.